What is it? They didn't give you pretty privilege? You want to cry because of it? Sweetie, no vex. Don't be angry. It's okay. I'm here to help. Alright. Let Big Auntie help you. Hi guys, it's me, Ray, and welcome to another video of mine. Guys, before we get started, I'm gonna need you to do a couple of things. First off, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to press that bell, ding-a-ling-a-ling, so you can keep updated of anytime I upload a video. Guys, today we are going to be talking about pretty privilege. Laughing in pretty privilege and ugliness and everything else in between. If you want to hear more about this, make sure you stay tuned. So, if you follow my channel, you know that I have a tendency to not upload videos on time, but hopefully I'll upload this on time. Maybe you get it in August ending or in July ending. And I thought, let me talk about this topic. I've been seeing people talk about pretty privilege. And it's so funny because some of us may have known of this concept before, but didn't give it a title. And I'm going to talk a little bit about things to do when you don't have pretty privilege. But what is privilege? What is pretty? So pretty privilege is essentially certain benefits you get based on your aesthetic. So if you are aesthetically pleasing to a certain community or certain people, there are certain benefits that you get from it. So that might be a pay rise. I don't know if this is, I don't know if it goes that deep, but it may be a pay rise. It may be people being extra nice to you, getting discounts, opportunities. It's so varied. I'm trying to edit at the same time. I'm trying to upload a video at the same time. I'll be out here multitasking. Yeah, so pretty privilege is essentially giving benefits to those who are regarded as aesthetically pleasing, are gifted with various benefits. That's just I've just created a definition from just off the top of my head. Hello. So what do you do when you don't have pretty privilege? Come on. Let me even talk about myself. Me, yeah. The way I've been brought up, the way my little encounters in this life, I've known from jump, like me, people don't regard me. I don't have pretty privilege. That's something I'm very aware of. I've been aware of it. I didn't know this was a name for it, but now this is the name that we're using, the term, sorry, so let's call it what it is. Just, I remember in secondary school, like I went to an all-girls school, but then when we had encounters with some of the males, I was always labelled as ugly. Oh yeah, cry me a river. Let's get the violins out. Let's get the violins out. You know, we used to be called me ugly. We used to call me blick. Blick was a word used to describe those who were very dark, and it was often used, it was always used, not even say often, it was always used in a derogatory manner and would hone in on somebody's dark skin. But now being black is beautiful. Okay. Yeah, so always being called ugly, never really regarded as beautiful or attractive, and always being told, you should do this, you should do that, why don't you do this? As if doing all these things will increase my pretty points, and then people will love and like me. And it's just like, no, that's not the case. Then I went to university, and it was pretty much the same. I had, yeah, pretty much the same, just like, but I just enjoy my life. I'm one of those people, I think when you are someone who hasn't grown up with pretty privilege, or never had it rather, you just know how to maneuver yourself, and you handle things very differently, and you have certain focuses. Some people, it impacts them to the point that, you know, they see the need to do certain things in order to feel beautiful. Some things are quite extreme than others, just so they feel good. And in some ways, you know, I empathize, and in some ways it's a bit like, oh, that's a bit extreme, but you get it. You do empathize to a degree, because if somebody has dealt with it all their life and they're still going through it, and they're constantly reminded that you ain't that cute, you ain't that cute, you know, it's crippling. It's crippling, especially if you're you're a teenager, you are growing up, your hormones are everywhere anyway. So yeah, so someone like me, in summary, never ever was regarded as pretty, beautiful, all them things in between. And when I became a Christian, hey Oma, it's as if Wawa level don't even go a different level. Wawa is like a nickname for ugly. I think it's in, I don't know if it's a Yoruba word, but I know it's in Nigerian slang. So when I decided to give my life to Jesus, like everyone in their conviction, I don't wear like a lot of stuff. I don't wear a lot of stuff, and I've even minus my faith and just some other things. I just sat down and read and thought and analysed, and I'm like, I don't really want to wear that. I don't really want to do this. One thing I don't wear, I haven't worn for the longest, is fake hair. You might have noticed that I always have my real hair, and I'm not one of those naturals. I like my hair, if my hair just ain't slicked down, we gonna fight somebody. I've never been that babe. Even when I was like, when my hair was relaxed, it was like, oh Rachel, I'm just like, I'm gonna just leave me. You wear makeup, no one they holla. You don't wear makeup, people they holla. So for me, it's like either way, market was the same. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So it doesn't matter, really, kind of thing. So as you can see from my edges, girl, they ain't slick. I don't plan to slick them. I just don't. I ain't got nothing on my face. So that in itself is a, and to be honest, when I used to wear like makeup, I might just put a little bit of mascara. I've never been so over the top. I used to really do my eyes. I didn't get into foundation, and I really liked a bold lip. So I wouldn't have a full face. My full face was like eyebrows and you know, your eyes and your lips, and maybe you put a bit of, just a little bit of a, I don't know, what do they call it, shimmer. But yeah, the approach was the same. Even when it came to my fake hair, when I used to wear fake hair, just wear some curly wig, maybe some straight wig. Like nothing was like, oh wow, and then because of that, people were just flocking. Oh my God, she's got a curly wig and she's got red lipstick on, let's go and get with her. No, it was never like that. So but yeah, I'm saying that I think, you know, when you don't wear makeup and you have your natural hair, like you don't wear fake hair, it's like, oh yes, she's really natural. She's really natural, like really. So you're just like, meh. You actually just get to a point, it's just like, meh. You cannot come and kill yourself. You cannot come and force people to find you attractive. You cannot come and, you know, do all these things. And then you have all these men that are so loud about, yeah, you know, innit, I like my girls natural, innit. See their girlfriend. Anyway, let me make my point. So, things to do if you don't have pretty privilege. Get a relationship with God. Get a relationship with God. Get to know God and find out about what God says about you in his word. He absolutely loves you. The Lord says in his word that beauty is deceitful and something else is vain, but a woman who serves the Lord shall be praised. So essentially, and there's some other verse in 1 Timothy, I think, and it talks about focusing on adorning the hearts and beautifying your inside, and that will radiate outside. As cliche as it is to say, there is some truth to that. And one of my friends, Hoi Dushi, she has said for years and years and years that some people are just ugly, and it's not because, not physically, it's their character that just makes them absolutely hideous. So get to know God and see what God says about beauty and how God sees you as fearfully and wonderfully made. Another thing to do if you don't have pretty privilege, go and read a book. Get some knowledge. Go and read about something. What is something you've always been interested about? Go and read about it. Go and read about it. You know, there's a plethora of information out there. Even me, myself, I've written a couple of books. Go and check them out. Go and check them out. Take a course. Take a course on something you've always wanted to know about. You want to know about natural hair? Guess who's got a course about it? That's right, that's me. Go and download. But yeah, just educate yourself. Go to school maybe if you want to do that. Take a little course, go and read a book. Help someone. I think when it comes to the topic of beauty, it's very selfish and very inward and very moi, 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 me, 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 and me, and me, and me. Said that in 3 languages. Hello. Who needs pretty privilege? Hello. You know, so learn to serve others. Go and volunteer. Help somebody out. Take the focus away from you and just desiring this very thing, and help other people if you want to do that. Go traveling. Go traveling. I don't know what's gonna happen by the time, you know, I upload this video. Like, yes, we've got Freedom Day, but I still feel like I'm locked up, kind of thing. So go traveling, go see the world. And I've realized when I'm in Nigeria, I just feel, I can't even describe it. I just feel like a babe, you know. Like, people don't even holler like that, but I just feel like, I just love that part of the world, like Africa. There's just something it does to your confidence. You just feel, I don't know, you feel really good about yourself. You're not focused on looks and image. And I don't have pretty privilege. I wish I had pretty privilege. You don't think about that. There's other things that occupy your mind whilst you're out there. So yeah, go on a holiday, ideally to a place that's not so focused on image. I say that, but you know, Nigerians, we do love a bit of image, but there's, yeah, it depends. It's, just go to Africa, just go on holiday, go to Nigeria, go to Ghana. Learn a new skill. So, you know, learn something new. I've kind of said, I don't know if I've said it, but yeah, go and learn a new skill. Go and learn, maybe you want to learn how to sing, you want to learn how to draw, you want to learn how to sew, learn how to edit videos, learn how to save money. Stop spending your coins on all those things you're doing, trying to think, if I do this, maybe I'll get me some privilege points, some pretty privilege points. Save your coins, okay, and go and learn a proper skill that you can give and share with the world. Hello. Go out with your friends. Like, just, there's nothing more, you know, fun than just going out with your friends and just talking, getting, you know, kicking it up, and just, I love it. Like, you just don't even focus on that too tough. And even if you do, there's always that, if you have good friends, me, I have amazing friends, I love all of y'all. You just focus on just some other things, as opposed to like, oh, I don't have pretty privilege. Me only pretty privilege. Somebody come and dash me pretty privilege. You don't be thinking about things like that. Do you know what I mean? Another one is maybe go to therapy. If it's impacting you so much, go and seek professional help. Go and seek therapy, counseling, and just talk about it. Your friends are great, your family's great to talk about these things, but if it's really at a point that it's crippling you and you feel like you might do something quite dramatic, whether that might be, I hate to say it, maybe end your life, or, oh wow, or even going under the knife, go and exhaust therapy before even considering plastic surgery. Like, I think plastic surgery is so evasive, and I think a lot of people don't talk about the seriousness of it. And just, I'll say this real quick, maybe I'll edit it out, but yeah, sometimes you just think some people who are very loud about their faith in God and very loud about the ones that they always go on about, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, and then they go under the knife. It's sad, but you obviously know that there's obviously there's an issue, an underlying issue there. So before you ever consider like surgery, go and exhaust therapy, if that makes sense. Because why not spend thousands and thousands on a good therapist, and then if you've gone through that and you're still like, I want to go under the knife, it's you and God that they look at yourself at the end of the day, innit? But if you believe God has said you're fearfully and wonderfully made, and that God didn't make a fault when he made you, and then you go under the knife. I know Christians don't like to talk about plastic surgery, but it's very contradictory. But at the end of the day, everybody and their conviction, everybody and their relationship, everybody and their point, and everybody and their relationship with God. Yeah. So guys, I'm going to stop it here because I don't really want to edit this. It's like 13 minutes and 22 seconds. It's going up, going up, going up. So what do you do? Do you have pretty privilege? Do you have it? If you don't have it, we all probably have it. We are all fearfully and wonderfully made. Hello, hello somebody. So let me know your thoughts on this video. Please share some encouragement down below. Please, 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 please be kind and loving, and have a good day. Have a good evening. Make sure you share this video with at least one friend. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a good day. Ray.